Jose, you must have been very pleased with the reaction of your players and some of the football you played going behind the quality of goals.
Yeah, we didn't start well, but I don't blame my players. I blame, in the positive sense, I blame Benitez. Very experienced, very intelligent. The team was very well organized. They started very well, creating us problems we couldn't play, and at the same time they were creating us problems in our defensive areas. But the goal was like a wake-up call, and the team reacted very, very well and very strong. I think good leadership by Paul and Nemanja in that area, and then we start producing. And of course, to score in the first half was very important, because took away from us the pressure of being behind, playing at home. Second half was ours. We had control, we had goals, we had beautiful actions, and we had still time for a very emotional thing for all of us that stay close to such a professional with one of the biggest injuries in football, and the guy going over that and coming back was a joy for everyone, but for us close to him was more than that. Was big emotion to see the big guy coming back.
How impressed were you with Pogba tonight, Julia?
No, it was top. It looks like he was not out. He come back with a great performance. Really great performance. Great influence in the game. As I agree with him, he had to make the decision of coming out when he feels the first sign of fatigue, because we don't want to go over the limits. So he played a little bit more than an hour, and for that hour it looked like he wasn't for such a long time without playing football.
Is the reality, Jose, that just some players are irreplaceable? For the players that have qualities, and he's that. And is it the liberating sort of effect he has on the players around him?
He affects our football. You know, when he was injured, I decided to close my mouth, because I think is the best thing to do at the time. We cannot be crying. We have to play without a certain player. We have to try to find solutions that we have. But we all know, myself and the fellow players, we all know that some players, they influence the level of the team. So with him, we have much more creation. We have a second way out from the first phase, and so happy. Let's see the best decision for Wednesday. If the best thing for him is to play again, or if the best decision is to rest, because is a player that we need to protect.
It was almost a very direct demonstration of his creativity, and that he talked about the leadership he showed, but also that movement to create the goal in an unexpected position to beat the man, the quality of the cross.
Yeah, but the team at that moment, was flying. You know, second half, the team was free, was confident, had lots of bodies in attacking areas. We were dominating the game, and the players from the midfield, they were not afraid to arrive in finishing positions, because the game was under control. That's why, honestly, I was seated and I was really enjoying the quality and many times the beauty of our game.
You seem to enjoy Lukaku's goal especially.
Yeah, because he's a striker. Strikers, they like to score goals. It's not a problem for me if he works like he always does and he doesn't score goals, but for their self-esteem, for their self-confidence, strikers, they want to score goals, and he was not doing that for us for a few matches, and I know that can affect strikers' confidence. So I was really happy that he scored that goal.
Okay, last question.
It's the first time, Jose, I think you started Marcus and Anthony in the Premier League together. How impressed were you by the way that they play?
They both like to play in the same position, and that is difficult. They both prefer to play on the left than on the right. Both playing with another striker through the middle, we lose a point of contact with the midfield that we are used to, with the player playing behind the striker. But we found them a certain balance, and when they start finding sometimes both, one open in the left and another one in the mid left between the striker and the left winger, was the moment where in the first half we start creating more. But to be honest, Newcastle was probably the team that not in the second half but in the first half was the team that came here, and we felt a little bit instability in our defensive areas. And I think that was clearly not because of defensive players, but was clearly because of our balance. So to play them together, give us things, but also take some things from us.